Hello students, today we will discuss this point. There should be rule of law and respect for rights of citizens in a democracy. Now, for understanding this, how there is rule of law and how the rights of the citizens are respected, we will take the case of Zimbabwe. Now, Zimbabwe is a country which became free in 1980 from the white minority rule. It's a black country, but it was ruled by white people, so it became free in 1980 from them. But after becoming free, only one party, ZANU-PF party, which fought the freedom struggle, it has been ruling the country. Its leader was Mugabe, who became the president. And same party is ruling the country since its independence in 1980. Now, why this happened? Why this party was winning elections and never lost any election? It is because the leader of ZANU-PF party, President Mugabe, he used unfair practices in elections. We had already talked about some dirty tricks in elections. So these are same dirty tricks which he also used to win the elections, which include like changing the constitution many times to increase the power of the president. He himself was the president, Mugabe, Robert Mugabe. So he changed the constitution many times so that he himself could get more and more powers. If you remember, the same case happened in Pakistan when Pervez Musharraf changed the constitution and declared himself president. So when he got many powers, naturally he can do many things. Nobody can criticize him. So the unfair practices that he used, one of them was this changing the constitution to give himself more and more powers. Then second was harassing the workers of the opposition party. If any opposition party, workers of different parties do many things for promote their parties. They do different things, take out protests. So if any worker of the opposition party try to promote the interest of their party, so their workers were harassed by the ruling party. Then declaring the public protests against the government illegal. If any opposition party or common people protested against the government's policies, so their protests were declared illegal. It means those people could not take help of the law. Then criticism of president is limited by control over media. Media cannot print anything against the ruling party, against the president. TV cannot show anything against the ruling party. So it means nobody can go against the president. Control over media, even pressurizing the judges. Judiciary is also not free. Judges are under pressure. They are pressurized by the ruling government. So they cannot give any judgment against the president. Now, all these things show that there is no room for political opposition. कोई भी पर्सन रूलिंग पार्टी को प्रेसिडेंट को अपोज नहीं कर सकता. Citizens are not free to have their own opinions and even to express them. Now, seeing all these things, people can think this party is not doing right things. It is not giving them even basic rights. But people cannot express their views through the media because media is also controlled by the government. Even the basic rights of the people cannot be protected by an independent judiciary, because even judges are pressurized not to give any judgment against the government. So do you think it is a democratic type of atmosphere or government? No, it is not a democracy, because a democratic government rules according to constitutional law and protects the rights of the citizens. Democratic government is that which rules according to the laws of the constitution. Even when a party wins the elections and it forms the government, so it cannot do whatever it likes. Constitution limits their powers. Constitution tells the ruling, there are many laws in the constitution according to which the ruling party has to rule. But if the ruling party, if it does not follow those rules, it means it is not a democratic government. So same is the case in Zimbabwe.